Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be looking at introductions in Spanish. We already dealt with greetings in the first video, so we're getting you a bit more into a basic Spanish conversation. So I'll start with asking someone, what's your name? As you see here, we have two forms, como te llamas and como se llama. As you might remember from the first video, in Spanish there is a difference in the you form. So if you're speaking to a friend or someone around your same age range or someone you know well, you'd use the familiar you. That's the como te llamas. But however, if you're speaking to someone much older than you or someone you don't know well or someone in authority, it could be your boss, it could be your pastor, it could be your teacher, someone in authority, you would use that you'd use that polite or formal form. So that is como se llama. So once again, the familiar form with your friend or someone around your same age range, etc. Como te llamas. Or the polite or formal form, someone much older than you, someone you don't know well, someone in authority, como se llama. And just a point to note also, in the first video we talked about exclamations. In Spanish, when there's an exclamation, you have an upside down exclamation mark before the word and the regular one in English after. But now you're seeing a difference in questions. You have an upside down question mark before and the regular question mark after. So in Spanish, when you're asking a question, this is what you need to do. You put the upside down question mark before and the regular one after. Also pronunciation, you see that this word is pronounced llamas, this one llama. Why? Because in Spanish, when two L's come together, it is pronounced like a Y in English. So como te llamas, como se llama. Alright, so you ask someone what their name is, but you want to introduce yourself. So you want to say, my name is, that would be me llamo. My name is David, so I would say me llamo David. Because David would be David in Spanish. But if you don't want to say my name is, you prefer to say I'm. For example, I'm David. You say soy. So soy David. So you have that option, me llamo David or soy David. My name is or I am. So you're speaking, someone introduced yourself to you and you want to say, nice to meet you. The easiest way is mucho gusto. You have another form here, but it's a bit harder to learn, but you have the option. If you are a male, you would say encantado de conocerte. Same thing, nice to meet you, but a longer form. If you're female, you'd say the one with the A, encantada de conocerte. So two ways to say nice to meet you, but the easiest, quicker one, mucho gusto. Alright, and you don't want to say nice to meet you, you want to say another way, it's a pleasure, and just giving you some options if you're having a simple Spanish conversation. Es un placer. It's a pleasure. Es un placer. So getting a bit more into the conversation, you want to know where that person is from. So we have two forms once again, de donde eres and de donde es usted. As you might guess, we have those two forms because of the two different you forms in Spanish. So the first one, you might be speaking to someone around your age range, but you may not know them too well, so you want to know where they're from. De donde eres. Or if it's someone who's a complete stranger or much older than you or someone who could be an authority, you'd use that polite or formal form, de donde es usted. So where are you from? Two different ways to say it. And answering that, you have two variations once again. I'm from Guyana, so I could either say I'm from Guyana or I'm Guyanese. Alright, so one you give the country, the other one you give the nationality. So you have that option. If you want to say I'm from, it would be soy de. Guyana in Spanish would be Guyana. So soy de Guyana. Or if I want to say I'm Guyanese, as a male, I would say soy Guyanese. So if you're female, you'd say soy Guyanesa. So you have the option either saying I'm from Guyana, soy de Guyana, or the nationality I'm Guyanese as a male, soy Guyanese, or as a female, soy Guyanesa. Moving on, in another context, you might be asked, do you speak Spanish? That is, hablas español or habla español. You should know why I have the two different forms now. So that first form would be the familiar form. The second form would be the polite or formal form. So do you speak Spanish? Hablas español or habla español. Now you want to answer, I give you a few different options. So to give you some variety. So you want to say, yes, I speak Spanish. Sí, hablo español. And pay attention, of course, how you pronounce the words hablas, habla, hablo. Remember in Spanish, those H's are silent. So it's just like if it isn't there. So, yes, I speak Spanish. Sí, hablo español. Or you want to say, no, I don't speak Spanish. No, no hablo español. Or you want to say, no, I speak English. Just giving you some variety once again. So, no, I speak English would be, no, hablo inglés. Alright? Or you don't want to say either of those things. You want to say, yes, only a bit. Sí, solo un poco. Alright? And you may not want to say any of what I told you just now, but you might be learning Spanish. Like you who are watching now, you might now be learning Spanish. You want to say, I'm learning. That would be estoy aprendiendo. Estoy aprendiendo. I'm learning. Or you want to say, I'm learning Spanish. Estoy aprendiendo español. Alright? That's giving you some ways to reply to that question. Do you speak Spanish? Alright, so one thing you might need to know about Spanish, it is a very fast spoken language. Some places have it as the second fastest spoken language in the world. It is much faster than English. Some places had English as number 5, some places had it as number 11. But Spanish is right up there. It's a very fast spoken language. So you might be having a conversation with someone in Spanish and they're speaking very quickly and you can't really understand what they're saying. So at some point you may need to ask them to just slow it down a bit for you so you could understand. So that's why I have here, can you speak more slowly please? Puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Once again, puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Can you speak more slowly please? Please. Or you simply didn't understand what they said, you could say, I don't understand. No entiendo. No entiendo. Alright, so these are two very important things that you should learn, because many times as you hear someone speaking, it will be very, very fast, and as a learner, you really might not understand what they said. So, can you speak a bit more slowly, please? Or, I don't understand. Puedes hablar más despacio, por favor? Or, no entiendo, I don't understand. Alright, and after that, they might have slowed down a bit for you, so you want to tell them thank you. So I just added that at the bottom. Thank you. As you might already know, gracias. And you're welcome would be de nada. So, very useful things that you should learn, and this will definitely help you in a very basic starter conversation in Spanish. So that's all I have for you today. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, share, and let's help this channel grow as we enjoy this journey learning Spanish. Adios.